welcome to another Heavy Metal Diecast video. First off, I want to give a bit of a shout out to Brett. Thank you very much, Brett. I bought this off Brett at a very good price, so I like to thank him right now. And so this is from jcwings. It is 1/72 scale. It is the F-16I Sufa, or Storm. Forgive me if I'm saying this wrong to my Israeli viewers, if there's any. So essentially, this is a modified variant of the F-16D. Block 5052 to suit the Israeli Air Force requirements. So there's some changes to avionics, the weapon systems, and it's also only sort of selected in the two-seat configuration. So as you can see, it's a normal sort of jcwings deal, nice in the foam, and it's got a flap with some information about the aircraft, and there's some ordnance in that little packet on the side. So what we'll do is we'll get this open, and remember when opening the jcwings, just keep this flap open a little bit when you open, because when you're trying to pull this out, it does get stuck on that. So we will open this right now. So as you can see, as usual with these jcwings, there is a base that's made out of a pretty thick stock cardboard, which does sort of have like a runway look on it. So if you ever feel like displaying them on this, it's just something a little bit different than just on a shelf. And the normal thing with jcwings, they actually don't come with a stand, so you have to buy that separately. So what we'll do is we'll get the cover off this. Comes off nice and easy, and this is in a foam little packet. So what we'll do is it's got the traditional sort of little collector's card. It does. These are a limited run, I assume. So yes, they are. They are a limited run of 600. So if you want one of these, I guess you got to make sure you're getting quick. I don't know how old these are. You can see the little modules in there for the landing gear, and there's also some gear bay doors there. So we'll try and get this beast out without wrecking it, and it does come out nicely. These foam ones tend to come out a lot easier than the sort of the plastic sort of ones that sometimes you really got to press those sides to pop them out. But I think overall this is a pretty cool looking unit. It is a bit of a beast. We'll just have a look at those panel lines a little bit easier. And as you can see, these are fitted with a pair of removable conformal fuel tanks, or what they call a CFTs. And that not only increases the operating range of these, but it also leaves pylons free for other ordnance that would otherwise have been taken up by external fuel tanks. So it essentially doubles its ground attack effectiveness, really. And I think the panel lines, the paintwork on this is really, really nice. We'll have a little look underneath quickly, and I'll just try and show you that. So you can see where all the ordnance will go on there, landing gear in there as per usual. It's pretty standard in that regards. But these parts here do move, and I think it's a really good rendition of the F-16, and especially an I. There's not too many around, but I think it's definitely well made. It's got some great detail on it. The markings, the lines, very, very well done. And I got this, as I said, I got this at a very reasonable price, so it was just over $100. I think it was around 110, and I think that's pretty reasonable. But I definitely think it's a pretty cool looking unit, and definitely one that's going to be packed full of ordnance. So we'll have a little look in the cockpit there, have a look at some little cockpit details. So it does have some reasonable detail in there. It does open and close easy. And I reckon it's about time we do fit some of that ordnance and some landing gear and make this aircraft a little bit whole. So here we have it all kitted out, and it does fit up really nice. Setting this all up was relatively easy. I didn't have any real issues with it, even though it is a reasonably small weapons platform. The F-16 is not a huge fighter. And the amount of ordnance on there, look, there is a lot of ordnance on this bad boy here. And she is ready to go to work. And I think overall it does look really, really nice. I think the details on it are awesome. I think the wheels do roll as well, so that's an extra feature that rolls all nicely. And as I said, these manipulate around. What we'll do is we'll flip her over and do the test, see if anything drops off. Success. So I did put it together, correctly for a change. But I think the colorization, This camo scheme is awesome. I really like it. It is a little bit different to your normal grey F-16 that you do frequently have, but I think it's a bit of a beast. So the Israeli Air Force does have a lot of F-16, so they do find themselves fielding these in a large amount. But I think overall this thing is really, really nice. I'm really, really happy with it. So, but hopefully you can get your little hands on one of these as well. And because as I said, they are a limited run of only 600. And especially, it's a little bit different with those removable conformal fuel tanks there. It does give the sort of the fuselage profile a little bit different to the usual. So what I'll do is I'll chuck it on the deck here a little bit first. It sits there nicely. I'll zoom in a fraction, and there you have it. And yeah, once again, it's by jcwings. It's 1/72nd scale. This is from the Israeli Air Force, from the 253rd Squadron. It is the F-16I Sufa, or Storm in English. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly, the Sufa part. I don't want to insult anyone by saying it incorrectly. But yeah, this is from the Israeli Air Force, and I think it is a really nice looking aircraft. I think it's, yeah, and a nice build too. So you won't be disappointed if you do get your hands on one. All right, guys, thank you so much. So if you did, enjoy this video a little bit, throw us a like. That'd be awesome. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and keep up to date with the latest videos we'll be chucking out. You have a great rest of your day. Cheers, guys.